Hello everybody, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to easily assemble your HORI Force Feedback track control system. So first, I always start off with a shifter. So here we have the shifter itself, and what we want to do first is we want to mount it already into our desk. So I'll show you guys how to do that. So as you guys can see, I've got my desk right here. I've got a little bit of a disadvantage because I've got another layer here and we might worry about the steering wheel itself. But for now, let's start off and grab our shifter. So here we have our shifter. Now the first thing you guys need to do is make some space right here. And after you do that, make sure to place one of these. You get these in a box on the top, so you just need to pull it as hard as you can, and now it should be in. You guys can also regulate it here, so it's pretty easy. Now what you guys want to do is place it right there. And after you do that, you just need to make sure that it's mounting. And now, after you feel like it's the end, you guys can see that everything works and it won't fall. So now it's done with the shifter. Now what we need to do is we need to get to the steering wheel. So now moving on to the steering wheel, as I've mentioned before, we need to make some space at the bottom here too. And now after we basically make it, we can place it like that. So we can just do that. And now I need to make a little bit more space. And now we should be able to use it. So now let's just mount it. It might take some time, so I'll see you guys once I mount it. So now after mounting it, it looks like this. As you guys can see, we can use it. It looks pretty good. Here we have our shifter, it also works. And to the shifter we need to plug in the USB-C cable and connect it to our PC. So we can use the shifter. It's on the back, so it's very easy to find. So now I won't plug it, but I'll plug everything at the same time. So now what we need to do is we need to get our power supply. So here we have it. And now we need to plug this thing into our steering wheel. So all we gotta do is go into the back, and then we will see a port that fits exactly this cable. So now after you plug it, you will be left with this. Now here we got a second cable for it. And now let's plug it in, and here we need to connect it to our supply cord. So I'll just do that, and now the light should turn green here, and I'll place it in the back. Now what we can do is we can use this cable from our shifter and plug it into our PC, and also use the USB-C from our steering wheel, and we need to plug both of those cables into our PC. So let me just do that. So as you guys can see, I've just plugged the cable. Now we got the real feeling. It's much harder to turn. And the last thing left is the pedals. So it's very easy. All you gotta do is place them at the bottom. So I'll show you guys how to do that and how to connect them. So as you guys can see, we will have this little cable. Now we need to plug it into the back of our steering wheel. So let's just do that. Here we will have the port. So let's plug it in until you hear a click. You don't need to push it or anything. It will click by itself. And now let's just place them at the bottom. So let's do something like that. Now, as you guys can see, we've got our gaming rig ready. and we can use everything, including the steering wheel, our shifter, and our pedals. So that'd be it for the video. I hope it was helpful, and if it was, then leave a like, sub, and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one.